I would say on a daily, we probably see a few non-conforming items that we have to go back and either have the machinists make their adjustments or have engineering come down and, get their 2 cents in. So this is a heat treated part. This is before electropolishing. We have it heat treated and then we do another machining process where we mill off the bottom. Mills actually stopped because they found this little pocket here. That was a major indicator that we had gas entrapment in our weld. We stopped the whole line, we pulled back everything. We actually drilled out all these components and had them reworked. And we actually went through a whole corrective action, getting the weld department involved, getting outside welders or consultants involved, just to make sure that we knew what we hypothesized the problem was in fact a real problem.
This one is a good example of part-to-part contact. The corrective action for this one was actually custom packaging, coating, finishing, heat treating. They have to be in a package specifically designed for them.
You can kind of see that there's some slight corrosion that shows up right by the weld. That's actually due to a phenomenon called crevice corrosion.
We try and keep good examples of bad parts around to remind all the people that aren't necessarily in quality, but quality is part of their job, to remind them of what a bad part could be.
If we were out of a job, that'd be the greatest thing in the world. If we were able to create our stuff and not worry about a damn thing, it would be great. But we're here because there's a need to make sure that quality stays where it's at. My name is Brent Palmquist. I am the quality manager, and we are in our quality lab. I think for beginners, you talked about the lab over next door here, which is basically assemblies that get tested. We are down to the component level. This is a component of this assembly. As you can see, this is a finished assembly with the handle. We will take these individual parts off of here and check this. We have so many parts that come through here that everyone has got a little bit of eye on quality, because it will be, for example, Donna is the etcher. She'll come down with a few of these and say, hey, I don't like the way these look, Okay, great,
Let's talk that through.
Let's talk that through. Let's check it to the board and see if that's, if it falls within the criteria or not. Yeah. So it's very important for everybody to have that mentality.
Name's Dustin Pears. I work in the quality department at Harken, USA. Our world headquarters. I've been here for 22 years. When we first started, we had half a dozen engineers and 2 machinists. The feedback loop between the 2 machinists and those half a dozen engineers was nearly instantaneous. Now we have 100 CNC machines out on the floor. We're getting bigger. The parts that we're doing are more and more diverse every day. And no one person can keep their arms wrapped around it.
My name is Phil Rakowski. I'm the senior quality technician. I've been with Harken for about 7 years now. If I had to be perfectly honest, our main function is to keep us and our suppliers honest. You can machine some parts and they'll be close enough. We're very black and white here. We want to make sure our components are really good, the best they can be before they get shipped out the door. We're the communication between the shop floor and the engineers.
We're not trying to catch engineers or machinists in sort of a gotcha moment. We're only 3 or 4 people, and we have just about 23,000 active part numbers in our catalog. We can't see everything. We can't put our hands on everything every day. It really is imparted in the culture of Harken for every employee at every step of the way. If you don't think something is right, raise your hand. The best thing that we can find is there isn't a problem.